Traders, today is the 4th of May. For all you Star Wars fans, may the 4th be with you. See what I did there? Yeah, so what we're going to do today, guys, we are going to do this. We're going to look back at yesterday's trades. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today as well. We've got more important news as well. And yesterday, guys, we had the Fed interest rate decision. So it came out as expected, but it still led to a little bit of weakness in the US dollar. All right, and we could see that across all US dollar majors. So lots of things were said in the press conference, etc., etc. But all we really care about as technical traders is what happened on the charts. And like I say, it led to US dollar weakness. That's all we really need to know. So let's look back at yesterday's trades, guys, and we're going to focus a little bit also on the 3 pillars of trading. So the 3 pillars of trading, technical trading, that is, obviously you have psychology, money management, etc. But for technical trading, you need to focus on 3 things. Yeah, the structure of the market, the trend. Yeah. You need to look at the candlesticks, and you need to look at support and resistance. Yeah, these 3 things are going to steer you into good trades. So bear that in mind, guys. This trade from yesterday, pound US dollar, we were looking to buy this pair. Why were we looking to buy it? Well, structurally, yeah, market structure, we were in an uptrend, and then it got into this range, but then it broke this range with this candle here. Okay, so we were in an uptrend. Yeah, it was bouncing off this moving average 20 nicely as well, but structurally we were in an uptrend. Then we look at candlesticks. Yeah, so we had bullish candlestick. We also had this wick from the other day, and they're all bouncing off of this grey zone, which we know is a good area of support. And we also had the moving average 20 running through here as well. So you can see, if we look at those 3 pillars of trading, they get us into good trades. Yeah, and as you can see, pound US dollar came up nicely. Okay, let's see if we could get in on this pair. Excuse all my little yellow lines, but I was actually hedging this trade, and I washed this trade back into profit. If you're interested in washing trades, bringing losing trades back into profit, then check out the VIP Discord. We have free Discord, guys, which you are more than welcome to join. Please do. But we also have VIP Discord, where I talk about this, washing trades. But from a entry point of view, we had this, guys. So as you can see on the H1, price was breaking down, okay, but then it broke back up. Yeah, it broke what was once support, became resistance, and then when it came back into this zone, yeah, we're also above the moving average 20, which I like. We got this candle here. Okay, and as you can see, guys, I've drawn this yellow line. That's actually where I entered, and I put my stop below the moving average 20. And as you can see, we took nice profit. First of all, I took profit back up here, yeah, corresponding with these last highs over here. And then I would have let 20% run. We could have done really, but news was coming out, so I closed the trade. But you could have let some, leave some money on the trade to run. I still think we're going to get up to this higher time frame level that I've had for some time. But pound US dollar, good trade. Followed market structure. Yeah, we just followed market structure. Yeah, a retest at support, followed by a bullish candlestick. What's not to like? Buy it. Okay, good trade. What else were we looking at from yesterday? We were looking at Euro Aussie dollar. Okay, I didn't actually take this trade. I actually took Euro New Zealand dollar, and it literally missed my stop by a pip. Okay, I was a little bit fortunate yesterday with a couple of my trades that I put in the VIP Discord. They literally missed my trades by a pip, but you could argue excellent stop loss placement. Okay, so what were we seeing with Euro Aussie dollar, guys? Let's start with the day chart. Yeah, this will still be a trade for today. Yeah, we are in an uptrend. Yeah, clearly in an uptrend. You don't have to be Warren Buffett to see that. We came down to a good area of support and resistance, and then we got this wick. Not only was it an horizontal horizontal support, but we also had moving average as well. Yeah, I like this double combination of support. Yeah, so the idea was just to come back up and potentially take it back up to this level. And I still think we could get back up to this level, but we do have the euro interest rate decision. So that was the trade idea, to buy this pair. If we look at the H1 now, it was a little tricky to get in, guys, because, yeah, I was looking, by the time I woke up, it was around here. And I was looking for a retracement down to the moving average 20, or even move down to this grey zone. And I was looking to buy from these levels, but it never retraced. And then it come up to an area of potential resistance. Yeah, it was tricky to trade. Okay, but you know, there was this candle, you know, and this was after the news or during the news. We could have followed that momentum up from there. But for me, just a little bit tricky because it also broke H1 structure at this point. So I didn't trade this pair. Like I say, Euro New Zealand, I actually traded that pair. It gave me a better setup, guys. So I traded that pair. Yeah, and I put that trade in my VIP Discord. So yeah, Euro Aussie dollar, no trade, guys, really. And it was the same for Aussie dollar Swiss franc. This was also a trade idea. So if we go to the day chart now, bear with me, guys, it's early. I do these videos very early. If you hear me umming and ahhing, it's because my brain is slowly getting into gear. No, it's fully in gear. It's just early. So, yeah, we were in a downtrend. Yeah, again, you don't have to be Warren Buffett to see that. Okay, so like I say, guys, the three pillars, structure, that is telling us to sell. Okay, then we look at support and resistance. There is an area of resistance here. That's telling us to sell. And the moving average 20 is resistance. And we have this huge wick on this candle. That candlestick is also telling me to short. If all of those things tell me to short, guess what? Short it. All right, and it come down and hit our target. All right, but again, this one was tricky to get into, guys. Let me explain. So if we drop down to the H1, so again, I was, you know, roughly here. I look at the chart and start trading. And again, I wanted perhaps a move back to the moving average 20 or even this grey zone to start taking price lower. But again, guys, we just didn't get a retracement. I was contemplating this candle. Okay, enter here, put my stop above here, you know, and just about get a risk to reward of 1:1. But yeah, we could have traded on this candle, you know, took price back down to here. I mean, and it even had further to go, guys. We had more room to move into. So this is a good example of, you know, take 80% at your first target. You don't have to close all of the trade. Yeah, leave 20% to run. Yeah, you would have made a bit more profit on this pair. All right, so Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, Euro Aussie dollar were good trades in terms of direction, but difficult to get into, whereas pound US dollar give us a nice setup and made some nice profit before the news come out. All right, guys, so those are the trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. All right, if you enjoyed yesterday's analysis, then come join the channel. We would love to have you. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and smash the like button, guys. Yeah, yeah, come join us. Come join the fun. Guys, I just want to say it one more time to all the Star Wars fans. May the 4th be with you. I'm enjoying that this morning. And as always, guys, we're going to look at today's trades now as well. So trades for, May the 4th be with you. Guys, before I do, just a few things to mention. First of all, if you haven't joined our free Discord, then come join it. The link is in the video description. We also have VIP Discord now, which you do have to pay for, but it gives you lots of extra benefits. Secondly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you all the information about the mentorship program. And thirdly, guys, if you would like to show your support of the channel, if you enjoy my vids every day, then you can join our YouTube membership. You also get bespoke videos and content and some other perks as well. So check that out if you would like to support the channel. And lastly, guys, don't forget our live streams every day. Let me get the time right. 8 a.m. New York EST time. Yeah, that time every day, Monday to Thursday, we're doing a live stream. So I'll see you later for that, guys. Get all your questions ready. Right, let's focus on today's trades now then. So remember what I was talking about in the recap from yesterday, guys. I look at the 3 pillars of trading. They are structure. The first one is structure. What is structure telling me? Structure is telling me that we have lower lows, we didn't make new highs, and therefore we are potentially in a downtrend. This could potentially be a lower high. And we're seeing a downward channel. So structurally, this is what potentially I'm seeing. Okay, then we look at support and resistance. And as you can see, we've had this candle bounce off of this area of resistance. All right. And then thirdly, we look at the candlesticks. If we look at this candlestick, that tells me sellers have taken back control of this market and we could potentially take price lower. All right, guys. So for all of those reasons, I'm looking to short euro pound. Those of you in the VIP Discord, this was a good trade idea yesterday. It was we missed my stop by literally a pip, but it come down nicely, guys, eventually, as we were expecting. I'm also going to add a target here as well. All right, so we've got the 2 targets. We can take it back down to here, okay, and then even potentially back down to this grey zone as well. All right, guys, so that's the idea, to short it. Let's go down to the H1 to see how we can trade it or where we can trade it from. Let me move this grey zone out a little bit further. So you can see H1 structure is breaking down nicely. This is what we want to see. I've been drinking vodka this morning. Bear with me. That line was the worst line I have written during this YouTube extravaganza that I'm on. So guys, eventually I was aggressive with this trade, but what we should do is wait for a structure breakdown. Once we get a break of these lows, we then have a structure breakdown, and then it comes back up and tests this level. This is a beautiful pattern. What was once support, when it breaks and retests, becomes very good resistance. Trade this pattern. I must mention this every other day, but trade this pattern, guys. It's nice. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's amazing. It's fantastic. All right. So potentially we could be in this trade already. We've had a bit of a reaction here. Okay, so I'm already in this trade, guys. All right, but you could wait for a retest again. Okay, we get a bearish reaction. We can then take price lower. Okay, or guys, if you have missed this trade, perhaps we can do this, because there is an area of, this grey zone. There's an area of support here. We could wait for a break of this level, retest, and then take price lower as well. So we're looking to trade from here downwards, or a break of these lows, and then we take it lower as well. So euro pound, that's what we're looking to do with this pair. The next pair is this. It is pound against the Aussie dollar. So I'm seeing a bit of pound strength, guys. I also like the look of euro Aussie dollar long and even euro New Zealand dollar long. But two things. Yeah, firstly, we've got the interest rate of the euro coming out. So, you know, we can't really be in a trade when that comes out. Who knows what's going to happen? And secondly, guys, looking at the euro pound chart that I've just shown you, I prefer the pound. The pound for me is stronger. If I'm telling you to short euro pound, the pound is stronger. So therefore, I'm looking at pound Aussie dollar and not euro Aussie dollar. Yeah, you need to pay attention to these cross pairs and how they interact, and if all your trades make sense. So for that reason, pound Aussie dollar is the trade over euro Aussie dollar. Let's start with a day chart. Again, look at these things. Yeah, there's clearly, I'm going to put in a new gray zone now because this has reacted through here. Okay, so what do you need to look for? What are the three pillars? You should all be shouting at the screen. Structure, uptrend, okay, potentially this, okay, uptrend, yeah, support and resistance. This was once resistance, now becomes support. It's that pattern again. We love this pattern, yeah. So that's happened, and we've got the moving average 20, double support. And now what's the third criteria? Let me zoom in. We look at the candlestick, yeah, buyers. Yeah, buyers are taking control of this market. Okay, so for all of those reasons, I'm looking to take price back up to potentially these last highs here. Okay, if we drop down to the H1 now, yeah, I really don't like the bearishness of these candles. But if we look on the H4, yeah, I mean, it does make sense on the H4. How long have we got now until the H4 candle finishes? I mean, yeah, let's see what happens in this grey zone. This is the H4 chart, guys. Yeah, so this green H4 candle was telling me brilliant. We're going to take it all the way back up to here. But if this H4 candle, this red H4 candle finishes like this, yeah, a little bit reluctant. I want to see a bit of a wick on this red candle and reject this level. Let's drop down to the H1. Yeah, so what do I want to see, guys? Yeah, so we're at our grey zone. We're clearly in an uptrend. Yeah, we've come back down into an interesting area where we could look for buys. What do I want to see? I want to see a bullish reaction. I want to see a bullish reaction, a candle that tells me buyers are back in control. Once I get that candle, I will take price up to here. I will take some profit here and then leave money on the trade to take up to there. So at a really interesting level, but don't like the look of these red candles, but it could all turn around at this grey zone. All right, so pound Aussie dollar buy. The next trade is another pound trade, and it's pound Canadian dollar, pound strength everywhere. If we look at the day chart, what are we seeing? So we're in an uptrend. Yeah, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Yeah, we're in an uptrend. Structurally, that's what we're looking at. And then you can see yesterday's candle, yeah, broke these highs. So that is a continuation of trend for me. And we broke out of this resistance. This is now going to become good support, this level. We are very far away from the moving average 20. Yeah, things are a little bit overbought, but because of the bullishness of this candle, I still think we've got room to the upside. Okay, but be aware that this is very overbought. If we drop down to the H1 now, which is my entry time frame, I'm looking for, at this grey zone through here. So this grey zone through here, you can see was once good resistance, but once price comes back down and tests it, it could potentially be good support. So that's exactly what I want to see, guys. I want to see price come down into this grey zone. I want to see a bullish reaction. If we get that, we can take price back up to here, close the trade, and then close some of the trade and then leave some money to run. All right, guys, so pound Canadian dollar long. So guys, yeah, I'm looking at some other pairs, but those are the main pairs for today, guys. And if you've enjoyed my analysis, would like to receive these trade ideas every day, then come join the channel. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, smash the like button. Yeah, come join us. We've also got the Discord channel, so come check that out. The information is in the live note, is in the video description. And don't forget our live stream at 8 a.m. New York EST time. I will see you for that. Let's take a look at today's news now. So news for Thursday, the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. I've said it a few times now. Yeah, so news, guys. So we had some news overnight. We had Royal Bank of New Zealand governor speaking. We had some worse than expected data coming out of China, but that's all been and gone, guys. Yeah. The first piece of news we're interested in is this: at 9:30 London GMT, we've got composite PMI. So that's going to move the pound potentially. At the same time, we also have services PMI. So 2 3-star ratings could really move the pound at 9:30. The big news, we had big news yesterday. We've got big news today as well, guys. So at 1:15 London GMT, we've got all of these 3-star ratings, but it's all about the interest rate decision, guys. So they're looking to increase it by 25 basis points. Yeah, let's see what the actual data releases. Yeah, so that is going to obviously move the markets. It's really going to move the euro, that's for sure. If we carry on down, guys, at 1:30, we've got initial jobless claims coming out of the US, another 3-star rating. And at 1:45, we've got the ECB press conference. So this can be just as volatile as the interest rate data itself. I would say more volatile, because news traders are listening to this conference and listening for keywords, and they trade on those keywords. So that's why the press conference makes the market just as volatile. So must be aware of this, not only the interest rate decision. And then after that, guys, at 3:15 London GMT, we got the head of the ECB speaking. So again, that's going to affect the euro. So yeah, more big news today, guys. So must be aware of that. I hope you have a great trading day, and I'll see you later for the live stream. Adios.